YouTubers, and welcome to a new video of Arepas for dinner. For the ones who don't know me, my name is Andrea and I do videos about my life in the Czech Republic, but right now I do videos about my life as a pregnant woman. So today I'm gonna talk about the third trimester. If I'm looking a little bit this way, is because I have a list there and I wanna talk about everything so far in this third trimester. Right now I'm 34 weeks pregnant, so only 6 weeks to go. I'm very, very excited, but I'm also experiencing so many things and I do wanna share with you because nobody shared anything like this with me. A lot of people told me I was going to be super uncomfortable, but I think I just want to document my symptoms for rewatching this video in the future and remembering this beautiful time of my life. So to summarize, I'm big, I'm hungry, and I'm tired. But it's not just about that. I'm gonna talk about different points. I think I put different aspects of the third trimester. So the number one is doctor's appointments. So until now, I've been having once a month appointments, but starting at week 36, so in 2 weeks, I start to have once a week appointments because they do have to monitor your heartbeat together with the baby's heartbeat. And I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it later on because that's the reason why I changed hospitals again. I'm so sorry about that, but that's me. So yeah, that's gonna start very soon. I'm also still going to the Thrombocentrum. If you don't know, I have a gene mutation called MTHFR gene, and in my case, it does cause infertility. So I do have to watch for blood clots. So I'm still injecting Clexan daily. So I do have to go to the Thrombocentrum pretty often just to make sure that my blood isn't too liquid and I'm just, gonna bleed out or something crazy. I still have one check of the thyroid hormone. I don't think I have it on the pregnancy. I think I have it once Alicia is born. And if everything looks fine, I might be able to ditch my thyroid medicine. That would be amazing. So looking forward to that. The second aspect is sleep habits. That has changed quite a bit. I'm more tired and more sleepy. I haven't experienced what they call like the third trimester insomnia. I just wake up at 4 a.m. to pee, and I do have to wake up from the bed at 7 a.m. because I start to have weird pains in my back and in my hips that don't allow me to sleep any longer. But I can tell you that by 10 p.m. I'm so tired that I just cannot keep my eyes open, which is very not me because I'm more of a midnight type of girl. But yeah, definitely. I'm also napping a little bit more. Not that I have time for napping, so it's terrible because I nap like at 5 p.m. for 10 minutes. But yeah, definitely sometimes I start watching TV and it's just my eyes keep closing. Yesterday we went to watch Cruella, the movie, and I almost fell asleep twice. Even though the movie's amazing, it's just like I'm tired. Nausea. So some people said that if you had nausea in the first trimester, for sure it's gonna come back in the third trimester. And yes, it has, but it's way different. So in the first trimester, I simply couldn't eat. And it was more in the second than in the first. But yeah, it was horrible. I couldn't eat anything. Everything was disgusting to me. I didn't gain any weight because of that. But now in the third trimester, it's different because I do get nausea when I don't eat. So generally, because I'm going to bed so early, I'm having dinner about like 7 p.m. And in my normal days, I would have snacks like at 10 p.m. But by 10 p.m., I'm already in bed. So I just have dinner at 7 p.m. and then I don't eat until 7 a.m. So I literally wake up every morning with nausea. I've been trying to like snack something before going to bed, but I don't feel like it. And then I wake up with nausea. And usually I have like a very big breakfast, kind of like cook eggs and everything. So it takes me kind of like an hour since I wake up to start eating. So that's not good. I should start snacking more in the mornings or late at night. Number 4 is food cravings. This has been a huge topic throughout my entire pregnancy videos because I've had so many issues with food in general. I am still very skinny. I didn't gain weight pretty much. I only gained like 7.5 kilos. So not that great. I mean, people say, oh, amazing, but I don't know. I don't feel like I really rather be in the normal size of things than in the like different size of things, to be honest. So yeah, food cravings have changed a lot. So now I'm craving much more like junk than before. If you watch my previous videos, you know I crave apples the most and just like veggies. And now I'm literally like not craving apples. I changed for oranges and 0 veggies. Like I literally bought so many tomatoes because I was craving them before and now I cannot eat them. They're just there sitting on my fridge. So that's the thing. Same with cucumbers and salads. I don't know. I stopped craving as much healthy stuff as before. Now I jump more into I'm craving sweets, which I try to replace with just like frozen grapes and oranges to not give just like trash food to my body and my baby Alicia. But it looks a little bit like hard to do it, so I am giving up in some parts. So I am snacking more on cookies, and I'm snacking more on ice cream. I literally ditched the calcium because since I was not eating enough, I realized that when I introduced calcium, I was no longer craving cheese or milk or yogurt. So I was like, okay, that's not gonna help because I'm not getting enough calories. So I ditched the calcium, and now I'm craving more like yogurt and milk and ice cream. So ice cream is a huge thing, and I have to keep a tub of ice cream in the fridge. I don't have it every day, and I don't have that much of it, but every time I crave it, I do go and eat it. And by food aversions, I think meat, kind of like steak, is a big one. Like, I know how important it is for you because of the iron levels, and I cannot eat it. So I'm eating kind of like pate in the morning, which I know pate is kind of a controversial food, but you have to read the book Food for Pregnancy by Lily Nichols. Is a great book. It explains you why pate is fine. So yeah, I can eat pate in the meat side, but I cannot eat chicken. Maybe the chicken breast mixed with a lot of spices, but I cannot take the flavor of like meat or chicken. Ugh. I cannot even eat fish. I'm very vegetarian at the moment, which is very bad, but honestly, food aversions. Weight gain. So I'm gaining a little bit faster weight than, no, I think it's the same. I don't know how many calories I'm eating. I know I'm eating more than before. I'm for sure of that. But in theory, I think a pregnant woman in the 3rd trimester should eat around 2,800 calories. And I think I'm around 2,000. I cannot put that extra there. I don't know from where to take it. I just get full very fast with the amount of water I'm drinking. So in this last month, I gained 900 grams, which is a little bit less than a kilo. I thought I was going to be gaining around 2 kilos by now, so I don't think that's going to happen. So for sure, looks like by the end of the pregnancy, I would put only 8 kilos, which I know a lot of people would be happy about that, but I'm not sure I love it. I hope everything is fine and that didn't affect the baby because I was really trying to eat more. I just couldn't. Number 6 is active life, and that's a big no. No. By the 2nd trimester, I really wanted to go swimming. The pools were closed, but it was the only exercise that I was kind of thinking about doing, and the pools were closed. Now, finally, the pools are open, but I don't feel like it, and I do have a pool here in my house. I'll show you. There. So when the weather is good, like today, I do get in the pool for like 20 minutes, and I just like swim around a little bit to just like, move a little bit. And I have been practicing the exercises that I got from Mean Therapy from my friend Pabla. I don't know if you watched that video. Mean Therapy is this awesome place in Prague that they do like physiotherapy, and they did help me a lot with some pains that I was having and my belly just like kind of like overtaking, and these little things is very nice. So that's pretty much everything I'm doing. I'm not walking much because I literally am out of breath all the time because I'm very tiny, and I think baby Alicia is a little bit big and she kind of compressed my lungs. So yeah, I'm not doing that. And as well, today I'm out, but to be honest, I find I cannot stand hot weather. Like, I've never been like this before, but it's like I'm burning constantly, like so it's hard to do exercises outside. I don't want to go to gyms because of COVID, whatever. I have a lot of excuses for not working out. I'll work out later. Number 7, oh, there's a plane. I love plane sounds. A lot of people say like, oh, you live in Hostivice, there's a lot of plane sounds. And I'm like, but they tend to be small planes. So I always try to guess which plane it is. And there's a lot of Cessna planes around this area, and I love that. Okay, back to the thing. Pains and impossible things. So pains. I've had back pain, but strangely, it's not like lower back pain. It's kind of middle, like here. I believe that is Alicia, baby Alicia, kicking something. I'm not sure, but sometimes I'm watching TV and I'm just like, oh gosh, this is killing me. That has been quite weird. And as well here, I think that's wrong ligament. I'm not sure. I got a pain there and a pain here that they say is the 5th rib, but it's literally just one little spot, as well as pain in my hand, which I investigate, and it has to do a lot with pregnancy as well. It's not a random pain. And those had been the pains. And I've got some allergies as well, but I'm a very allergic person, and anything that stresses me gives me allergy. So I don't think I'm stressed because of baby Alicia. I think I'm stressed about giving birth, but that's another subject. So yeah, that's with the paint. Impossible things. I can no longer do my pedicure, so I'm definitely going to the salon for that. I mean, it's a great excuse, isn't it? But the truth is that I can no longer put my socks, I can no longer close my shoes, and I definitely feel that even when I'm driving, I'm like not as mobile as normal. Not that I'm like unable to drive, but I realize that I'm not as normal as I used to be. Number 8 is COVID fears. So I guess everybody has that, but my parents are traveling here to help me out. For me, we're a very tight family in Venezuela. We tend to be and come from very tight families. For me, it's extremely important for them to be here, like crazy important. My sister's coming as well, and they're all vaccinated, but I'm still fearing of their entrance and everything, because even though pubs and clubs and everybody's clubbing around here without vaccination, you might not even be able to get inside with vaccination. So I'm kind of angry about that, but that's another subject. I don't want to dig too much into that, but definitely something that stresses me much more than giving birth, which is crazy. But yeah. And as well, I'm scared because everything is open, that the hospitals start like not shutting down, but shutting down the visits for the visitors. So nowadays, if you didn't know, it was impossible for people to visit other people in the hospitals. That kind of stressed me because hospitals in Czech Republic kind of tend to hold on you after giving birth for a long time. So for me, it was very important that my husband could come visit because he cannot sleep there. I'm just saying things how they are, and I want my husband and my parents and my sister to be able to visit me when I'm in the hospital. So I'm a little bit scared of that going back as it was just a month ago. And the last COVID thing is I got the first dose of the vaccine, which I'm very happy about. I didn't got any side effects, a little bit of pain in the arm. I felt a little bit like stuffy nose or stuffy ears for like 3 days after the vaccine, and now I'm perfect. So I'm soon to have my second dose, and I'm super happy because that means antibodies for baby Alicia too, and I'm happy about that. Number 9 is summer and pregnancy. Even though you see me here in the garden enjoying the weather, today is an exceptionally cold day. I think right now is 17 degrees, but I can't do summer. Literally, I burn. I'm hot all the time. I cannot wear like clothes, shoes. My AC inside of the house is 18 degrees at the moment everywhere because I just keep heating up. I live on ice cream, on ice cold water, on iced tea because I am hot all the time, which is not fun. But I knew that was gonna happen because I am a hot girl. I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't, yeah, summer and pregnancy is hard. Kicks. So baby Alicia, I guess she has grown a lot because now I can feel her kick constantly. I think she literally sleeps like 4 hours a day. Other than that, she's kicking all the time, non-stop, especially my bladder. But I actually love it. I even play with her when she kicks. I just like kind of like push a little bit back and she kicks again, and it's fun. And I love we are starting to actually get to know each other, and I think she already feels I'm her mom. And we're reaching the end of the list is supplements. So I am still taking supplements. I'm taking prenatal vitamins with methylfolate, that is not folic acid, because I cannot process folic acid. That's the MTHFR gene mutation that I have, doesn't allow me to process folic acid. So I'm taking that. I am going back on vitamin D because I didn't have this week and I was too lazy to go to the pharmacy. But true. I ditched the calcium because what I say, I was not eating enough. So I thought if I ditch the calcium, I'm gonna be craving more yogurt and other things that are actually nourishing and putting calories in my body. So I ditched it, and actually, yeah, I'm craving everything milky. I'm still having iodine, which is great. If you have some thyroid issues, that's a way you can prevent thyroid issues to your future baby, to your baby. And what else am I taking? I'm taking Flora. Now I forgot what it's called. It's the supplements that you take for like gut, for your gut, for like good processing of the food. That helps. I haven't had any constipation, so it definitely helps, and it can help the baby as well create enzymes that digest milk better. So I will let you know about that later when she's born. And speaking of supplements, I haven't taken any like painkillers, any medicine. Like the only medicines I've taken is the prescribed one that is Clexane for the blood, aspirin, the small dose for the blood as well, and my thyroid medicine. But I haven't even taken antacids because I know they put the pH of your stomach to alkali, I don't know how to say that in English, alkalino. So you literally don't absorb as much nutrients from the food when the acid of the stomach is not right. So I try to avoid antacids. When I do have acid reflux, which is like once a week, because, yeah, I don't know, I don't get that much, probably because I don't eat that much, I just zip on cold water and it goes away. I just have to zip through the cold water for like 2 hours, but it's doable. So what are we missing? So for now, I think we have almost everything. The baby shower, we got so many presents in the baby shower. I think we have everything clothes-wise and like bottle-wise, and we have so many things. But we are missing putting together the changer for Alicia. We're also missing a rug that I want to put in Alicia's bedroom, a little like something to put the lamp that we have for nurturing, and we need a lot of plugs because most of the things that we got for like the lamp or the sound machine, they only come with like an USB plug, so we need to buy those plugs. I cannot forget, that's important. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was a change of heart in the hospitals. So for the ones who know and have been following my story, you know I was gonna go give birth in Tomajerova or Czech hospital here in Prague, and then I decided to change for Rakovník or Masarykova hospital. Rakovník is in our side of the country, for saying it that way, because we are where the airport is, and Masarykova is in that side. But the problem is that Masarykova changed its rules and they no longer are taking moms from week 36 to week 40 for weekly revisions. You have to stay with your gynecologist and then just go give birth there. I don't feel confident doing that because in the Czech Republic, the doctor that delivers your baby is not the same doctor that has been seeing you since the beginning. So your OB-GYN is not the person delivering the baby. So for me, it's very odd to go to a hospital that I've never been before with doctors and nurses that I've never seen before. I don't even know where the hospital door is. They don't even have discussed with me in person my birth plan and then go give birth there. It doesn't sound good to me. So this information came out about 5 days ago, so about like June 9 or something like that, and maybe June 7. So I decided to call my doctor and say I'm going back to Tomajerova or Czech hospital. I'm gonna give birth there. I've already been in that hospital for other reasons, so I kind of know how it works, and even maybe my doctor can deliver my baby because she works there. We'll see if we can arrange that with her. So that we are doing. Just a little bit of like scare about certain things. In Tomajerova, my husband can definitely not stay with me. There's no like family rooms where he can stay. There is a lot of private rooms, so I might be lucky enough to be alone in a room. I'm gonna try to go for that. I'm gonna try to pay if they ask for any money. I really don't mind paying for that, but he definitely cannot stay. But since the visitors are allowed, he for sure can stay like the entire day and then leave at night and then come early in the morning the next day and do that for the 1 or 2 days that I have to stay. As well, the stays in the Czech hospitals tend to be way longer than in the Western hospitals. So instead of staying just 1 night or 3 nights for C-section, it can be 4 nights to 1 week, depending. So I'm not a huge fan of that. So I'm gonna try to have like, you know, they get me released after 1 day or something like that. I'm gonna see. I don't know if that's even possible. I'm gonna try to talk with my doctor because I know I'm gonna be more comfortable at home. As well, I also know that the hospitals don't have air conditioning, and even though some ladies told me you're not gonna even think about that, I think I'm not gonna think about that when I'm delivering the baby, but I'm sure I'm gonna think about that once the baby's here and I have to spend 4 nights in a hot room when it's 30 degrees, aka 88 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So yeah, that definitely scares me a little bit because, you know, everybody wants everything to be as perfect as possible, I guess. But that said, and this is more or less what has been going on, where are we standing. I just wanted to let you all know, and I hope I can post another video before baby Alicia is here. For sure I'm gonna do that. I have been working a lot, but probably that's gonna stop now because of you know, I'm very pregnant, so I have to slow down for now. But that's it. See you for now. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.